Hi guys, welcome to another Thank Truck It's Friday. We're going to take you through this Mercedes Actros 5 with an IAM air kit on it. It's got a catwalk on the back of it, or a chassis infill on the back of it, and also one of our new truck door windows. Okay, so another Actros 5 that we've had through the workshops here at Kuda. IAM air kit on the top. We've done a few videos on this, but we can't go without mentioning it for sure. Nice sleek design, colour match to the cab obviously. This particular one is set up for container spec, so it's at 4.3 metres, which is perfect for pulling 40-foot boxes. This particular operator that's the spec that they have, so we ensure that we work up to that, of course. There's a truck door window here for DVS, TFL, all that sort of stuff, for additional vision from the driver's seat through the cab. We'll jump in there in a bit and show you that. By installing this window on this particular cab from Mercedes, it's stream space wide, 2.5 metre, with a flat floor. That takes this cab from a 0 to a 1 star, as long as it's registered with TFL and all the paperwork has to go with it. But the installation of that window is the key part. That's been fitted here at Kuda, fully type approved. Obviously we've added the nice shroud here as well, which is colour matched to try and make it as OE as possible. With these aftermarket configurations, sometimes that can be a challenge, but certainly with truck door windows, who we're in partnership on these, we've certainly achieved that, and we think it looks great. I think it looks quite sporty actually, with the little tinted black around the edge of the glass. I think it looks smart. So yeah, that complements the cab well. I'll jump in a second and show you the inside, but we'll just carry on moving around the back of the vehicle here. Obviously on the uprights they hinge for easy access, which you would expect on any air kit, but as it's fully aftermarket, sometimes people wonder, and yes, they do all fully hinge. And then we've got at the back of the blade there at the top, you see the 2 adjuster tracks. They're just on quick release, so you undo those 4 knobs. There's some teeth in that track which take most of the weight, and you just have to simply slide it up and lock it in, or slide it down and lock it in. Makes it nice and easy to be adjusted within a workshop, or by using a ladder on the back of the chassis with another person. And also up there you may be able to see, but it's just an additional safety feature that we've added over recent years. There's some high tensile straps. They actually are bolted to the base, which is then mechanically bolted to the roof of the vehicle, and also to the blade as well. So if in the very unlikely event of a rollover or a seriously bad accident, we are sure that the spoiler won't come detached from the roof of the vehicle. It would have to be extremely violent for that to happen, and that's something we've never had. We hope that it never will have, but it's something we've added as an additional safety feature, the standard on all of our IAM kits now, just to be doubly sure, because no one wants to have that sort of thing on their hands for sure. Coming down to the chassis, our chassis infill, we've done a video guide on this on how to fit. You have it on in less than half an hour, about 20 minutes actually. Creates a nice extra area behind the cab, fills in the gap from the factory, and enables a nice working area there as well. So that's it for the outside. I'll take you into the cab now and just show you the rest of the door window. Okay, I'm outside the vehicle here. Tom sat in the driver's seat just to give you an idea of the extra vision. I'm clearly in a blind spot, stood right here, so if you can imagine, if you're in London or any city or large town, you'll be able to see that there's a clear view for the driver straight across the cab out of this additional window. So it's a definite extra safety feature. It makes a huge difference for visibility, and you can see why it takes you from that 0 to 1 star rating for DVS. Obviously with DVS, that came into action on the 26th of October this year. However, I don't think it's going to be enforced, or they're saying that they won't fully enforce it until March next year because of everything that's happened with COVID, unfortunately. But it's always good to be prepared, because the fines are quite hefty if you haven't got the equipment. Obviously there's not just the window. That doesn't necessarily mean just because you fit a window you're compliant. There's a lot more to it than that. There's obviously the DVS kits with the sensor systems and the cameras and the vehicle signage and the left turn alarm and that sort of stuff, which we offer all of that as well. But as far as a large tractor unit, certainly with a flat floor, and on this particular one from Mercedes, this is a great option with the window. Like I say, they are available from us, fully type approved. You'll see on the inside of the door It's been finished nicely, so there's actually an interior trim to it, which makes it go with the vehicle. It looks very smart. And one big thing to really point out is there are some conversions out there where there's additional obstructions within the view. Not necessarily that many now, but when they first came out there were, where there was a window mechanism cable, particularly on the Mercedes. We have to relocate that and lengthen it, which brings it around the edge of the window. But there are other ones out there that you may have seen where there's a cable that comes through here. Now, okay, it's not too bad. It's quite a minimal thing, but it's another feature. And what we're just demonstrating here as well is it also leaves the passenger window fully operational. So Tom just slid it down and he's just slid it back up there. He'll slide it down and you'll see the glass. Tom, just slide it down. Sorry, we're trying to do this. So you see the glass there, how it travels through the void that's been created in the door for the main window. We've left that void there, and then when the window goes back up again, you'll see it again with the shape of the glass it's going back through. So yeah, that's the truck door window. That's this Mercedes, the Actros 5 again. Thanks very much for watching. I'm off. We'll see you next week.